Hey, Facebook friends and family, happy Friday. Today's the 3rd of January and Happy New Year's continuing. Today is Friday, casual day, of course, and so what I want to do is talk to the singles today. I know a lot of people are going out. Besides that, the reason I want to talk to you, the singles, is simple because through my other posts, I've talked to relationships, and there's been a lot of questions regarding the single side of it. So I wanted to reach out and give you some insight on, I guess, how I would start dating. And the reason I would say start dating is because as a single guy, I really need to start dating very soon. So today, let's talk about what I would do as a single man. Go out and start dating. So I'm going to use my marker right here. The first thing I always keep in mind when I start going out dating is simple. There's two components when it comes to dating. The first part is the let's just call it outer. The second part is considered the inner. Now, what I mean by the outer versus the inner. All right, so let me get another color here to give you a better illustration. So when I have another person, if that's me, okay, I'm blue on top, blue on the bottom, and I'm going out and I want to start dating, why do I want to find somebody who has a red bottom and a blue top? That's something that I always be concerned about and considering. So the outer, we match. So when we look good together, that's a very good component. But internally, we don't match. And then when you find that you don't match, for me at least, I don't like to prolong it. I really want to just end the conversation, not during the dinner or nothing, but just end the conversation simply because there's no need to invest more time when you know that the person has nothing for you at the end. Now, before I even get to going out and talking to somebody, the very first thing that I want to do is, and something you guys should do, is at home. Let me define that real fast. At home, if this is me, the first thing I know about me is I'm divorced, so I have a little hurt inside of me. Now, because I have a little hurt inside of me, hey, how you doing, Pamela? Because I have a little hurt inside of me, one of the things that I want to do, hey, Bill, one of the things I want to be mindful of that component of being hurt. Now, what do I mean about being mindful? Well, if there is another person, let's just call it female, and she is defined as sexy, is that a problem for me? Yes, that's a problem for me. Why? Well, as you see, I'm a professional. This is Friday's casual, and this is my casual. So sexy to me is a problem because I know a sexy woman, and again, I'm not taking away from a woman who wants to look sexy. All I'm saying is for me. Now, this is for me. I know because she's sexy, there are other men who is also chasing her. And because of that, and because I've been hurt in my past, I need a woman who doesn't look sexy. And in that, if I choose rightly, her exteriorly, that would be an issue of looking sexy, would be an issue for me because I know what comes with it, the competition. Now, I'm not a jealous guy. I hardly ever been a jealous guy. I'm very secure to the point of being cocky and conceited within myself. So to the point is, I'm not jealous about other guys. I'm not jealous of that. What I'm afraid of is me being hurt before is the fact that her being sexy, she's going to dishonor me and she's going to disrespect who I am as who I am. And so because of that, my experience tells me sexy does not belong with me. So if that's the case, let's take sexy away. All right, what's going on, Kata and Sandra? So what if she's a female, then what kind of woman would I look for? And again, I'm talking about, for me, something you guys have to examine for yourself. So I would love to see a beautiful woman. So if I get a beautiful woman, that's a little different than sexy. Now, what do I mean by beautiful? Someone who looks elegant, someone who looks like they and I match. Okay? All right, let me do it this way. So we right here match. And because we match exteriorly, I look the way I look and she will look the way she look. We then can walk down the street and look good together. Okay. That's one component that we all need to be considering. The second part is, let's use the color here again. The second part is, this is me interiorly, okay? I need someone that matches me interiorly. Hey, what's up? So what do I need to do? First, exteriorly, she's beautiful. And everyone has their own idea of what beauty is, male and female side. Okay, so what interiorly, I need someone who is a help. Now, what do I mean by help? I'm not talking about a slave. What's up, Tammy? I'm not talking about someone who's a slave. If I don't need somebody for me, now again, I'm talking about me. The question is from Tammy, what is the sexy and or beautiful to one person may not be another, so on. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. All right, so for me, this beauty, the beautiful woman versus sexy, the beautiful woman, her character now is help. She's a helper. Like I was saying, I'm not looking for someone who can cook, clean, and all that. If we do that together, that's great. If she can't, then that's a different story. I'm not trying to change her. I'm just trying to see if we can enhance each other. So that is a concern that I want to make sure. So she's a help. Now, that's one of the things that I need or would love to have. Something else, she has to have a job. Now, my experience says a man is not going to take care of a woman. And again, this is my own personal experience. A man should not take care of a woman because if she's an at-home woman, she has too much time on her hands. And my personal experience is the reason why I got hurt. So she needs to work, go to work, get a job. And then she needs to have her own stuff. She needs to have her own car. She needs to have her own savings bank, and so on and so forth. So for me, beautiful versus sexy. Okay, so beautiful versus sexy for me is sexy is a type of woman who loves to show their cleavage, who wears tight clothes, and when they do that, the lustful attraction of other men comes along. Beautiful is not ugly. Beautiful is sophisticated in my eyes. So beautiful is someone who has very nice clothes, who knows how to dress, who knows how to eat with a fork and knife, and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. So in context, what are we talking about? Now, once I find this kind of character, then I can simply say her character, her inner, my inner, her exterior, my exterior, we match. And so this is a point that I'm trying to say to all of us who are single. When you go out there, you first have to take account of who you are. What do you want? What do you don't want? If you don't know those things, then you really need to take account of that. Secondly, if this is a female versus a male, it's the same thing. What kind of guy do you want? Interiorly as well as exteriorly. If you are exteriorly, let's say, not in shape, then don't anticipate your guy being in shape. Now, if he is in shape, that's fine, but just also anticipate him wanting to come to you and say, hey, let's get in shape. All right, so it's a give and take, but always be mindful. when two people come together, it's never, and it should never be when you have to change and they don't change. It's you change and they change, or you shouldn't change at all. They should love you for who you are. It's when I meet a woman and she meets me, it's do we complement each other so we enhance each other, not change each other, but enhance each other. And that's something that a lot of guys need to recognize, and a lot of women also, but more specifically to the guys. Our job is not to change a woman. Our job is to enhance, and they to enhance our life. And when we enhance each other, then we can grow together for a common goal. And that is, hey, what's going on? That is the goal of a relationship, is to come together, to enhance each other, to merge together, and to continuously go down the life for a common goal. Let it be a family, let it be house, let it be finances, let it be whatever. So that's my spiel for all of us single men and women. Before you guys go out, be mindful. It doesn't matter where you go, from a club or church or grocery store or anywhere. If you see an opportunity, take it. They can only say yes or no. Now, what I want to do after this, so I want you guys to really take part in this information. But the next one, I think what I want to do is talk about the questions that you should have. Let me put you guys right here. The questions that you guys should have on your first date. If you guys are not mindful of the questions, you can be with somebody for 3 or 4 dates, and at the end of that, you still may not have the right answer that you need. So that's my spill. Again, this is what I personally will look for when I start dating and seeing somebody. But until then, see if this works for you. 2 parts: interior, exterior. Do we look compatible? And are we on the same interior? Are we on the same part? We're not here to overwhelm one another. We're here to complement and enhance our relationship together in time. And that's what I have for today. So be safe this weekend. This is Dr. Bagley. If you have any more questions, comments, or concerns, yes, I will go through everybody's questions and comments and concerns. And then I will, if need be, I'll make another video, but I will also answer it on the dashboard, whatever it's called. So that's me, Dr. Bagley. Thank you very much. Have a great and safe weekend. Until then, I will see you guys Monday with a different topic. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys. Until next time, bye-bye.